Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Izzuddin bin Mohamad Noor. My supervisor name is IR Dr. Amirul bin Abdul Rashid. Today I would like to present my final year project proposal, which is aquaponic system with free energy water pump. The first one is project summary. In this project, we are dealing with free energy water pump system and aquaponic. This, in, in order to achieve that, we design free energy water pump combined with aquaponic system. By doing this project, we encourage the use of renewable energy instead of using electrical energy for the pumping system. By analyze the water pump in terms of mathematical model by manipulating the variable of the component size. The introduction of this project. Aquaponic is food production system which includes the combination between two types of agriculture. There are aquaculture and hydroponic. Aquaculture is raising aquatic animals such as fish, crayfish, prawn, and snail. Hydroponic system is cultivating plants. Basic aquaponic system work by the producing of waste from aquatic animal accumulate in the water as a result from the closed system circulation of water. In the aquaponic system is required water pump system in order to operate continuously, and this is the crucial part of the system. Aquaponic system. The basic aquaponic system consists of 6 major parts, which are fish tank, settling basin, biofilter, water pump, hydroponic subsystem, and some as shown in figure below. This is the components and their function. The fish tank is used to raising and shelter for the aquatic animal, and settling basin, trap food waste, detach biofilms, and settling out fine particulates. Biofilter, where the nitrification bacteria can grow and convert ammonia into nitrates and use for the plant. Next is hydroponic subsystem, one of the main parts where plants absorb excess nutrients from the water to grow. Some is the lowest point in the system where the water flows to and from which is pumped back to the system, to the tanks. Water pump is used for circulate the water in the aquaponic system. Okay, this is the free energy water pump. In the previous study, researcher has come up with various types of source of natural energy such as hydroelectricity, wind, biomass, solar geothermal, and ocean energy, which able to use by converting it into electricity. The first one is solar water pump. This is the diagram for solar water pump. The working principle of solar water pump is a typical solar water pump is powered and consists of one or more photovoltaic or PV panels provide power and electricity motor. The solar water pump works after the sun rays hit the surface of photovoltaic PV panels and the solar panel convert the rays into electrical energy. The electrical motor gain electrical energy from solar to operate the pumping system using cables. The shaft rotates which is fixed to the pump and the pump begins to work. Next is hydraulic ram pump. The hydraulic ram pump works under continuous flow of water without external energy source. A hydraulic ram pump has two moving parts. These are impulse valve and the check valve, including the unit consists of an air chamber and air valve. Impulse valve closed, it creates a high pressure rise in the drive pipe. An air chamber transforms the high intermittent pump flows into continuous stream of flow, and this is called as hammer effect, water hammer effect. The F valve allows air into the hydraulic ram pump to replace the air absorbed by the water due to the high pressure and mixing in the air chamber. This is the diagram of hydraulic ram pump. And the third one is windmill water pump. Windmill water pump is used wind as source to operate. Windmill water pump we work with multi-blade rotor which mounted on a hub. Blades is installed in front of curved blade or called as sails at a certain angle to direction of the wind. The rotor connect with shaft rotates and produce the mechanical energy and the transmission components. Begins the operation where transmission are consist of gears, pitman arm, guide wheel and guide shaft. Pump rod transfer the motion to the pump plunger. This is the diagram for windmill water pump. Okay. This is the comparison of pumping technology from three different type of pumping technology. The first one is solar water pump, and the source is sun ray, and the advantages is low maintenance, no fuel cost or spill, easy to install, simple and reliable, unattended operation, system can be made to be mobile. And the disadvantages is potentially high initial cost and lower output in cloudy weather. The second one is windmill water pump. The energy source is wind. The advantages of this uh, pumping technology is potentially long lasting and works well in windy side. Disadvantages is high maintenance, components not always available, seasonal disadvantages, required special tools for install, labor intensive, and no power when no wind. Ram water pump, continuous water flow as the energy source or to operate. The advantages is very low cost, low maintenance, no fuel costs or spills, easy to install, and the final one is simple and reliable. Disadvantages of this system is requires moving water as a operational necessity. Yeah. From three types of pumping technology, the most suitable, efficient, and effective water pumping system is hydraulic ram pump for the aquaponic system. It is because the simplicity and reliability of the system. In addition, the concept used for aquaponic system is matched with hydraulic ram pump. This is the problem statement and objective. The problem statements in this project is it obvious that aquaponic system are depending on water pump in order to circulate the water throughout the cycle. So recent use and the most of the aquaponic system nowadays are using electrical water pump to operate, and it is very high cost and consume high electrical energy. So we need to come up with solution on how to reduce the cost and reduce the consume of electrical energy. And the objective of this project is to finalize the concept of free energy system to supply the electric to power the water pump. And the second one is to analyze the performance of the system using mathematical model and simulation. And the final one is to establish the capability and specification of the system based on the simulation. The scope and limitation of this project are the focus on the design of the aquaponic system with free energy water pump by a computing data for hydraulic ram water pump such as flow rate, heat losses, force, water pressure, power developed, and pump efficiency. This is the method of this project. The flowchart is represent the analysis data and design process of aquaponic system with free energy water pump. The first one is determine the important parameter for energy water pump, which is required in order to design and obtain the suitable value for the product. Build the basic mathematical model simulation in MATLAB and Excel, and the one is parameter equation analysis. Determination of design parameter. This is the design parameter for hydraulic ram water pump. The first one is volumetric flow rate, velocity, Reynolds number, friction factor, heat losses, velocity flow, T junction, heat losses, heat loss pipe fitting, acceleration, drag force, force, pressure, and efficiency. And the expected result of the parameter is gathered is matched with the product in order to obtain the sufficient value. All the information or parameter included into the mathematical model simulating has a significant influence to the results such as flow rate, heat losses, force, water pressure, power developed, and pump efficiency.